Thank you. Hello, my name is R.Joshua, founder of Homeless Advocates for Christ on Facebook. And first, I'd just like to encourage everyone to give their life to Jesus Christ, who died for us to save us from the wrath to come. Looking at item number 16, I see that you're taking city-owned property for public use. And regarding the homeless issue, I think this would be great if we could do this for the homeless. There's 5 different categories of homeless I've kind of listed right here. And of course, this doesn't maybe necessarily cover it all, but we have some homeless that want to be sober. There's some that maybe they want sobriety, but they're struggling to keep sobriety. Then we have those with no desire for sobriety. Maybe they're users, maybe they're dealers. And then we have the mentally ill. And then maybe we have some that are bullies or that are part of gangs, things like that. So when you put all those together in a shelter, a lot of times that's not really fair to people that maybe they want to get things correct in their lives. Maybe they want to stay sober. They don't want to have any drama or anything like that. So right now the law says that you basically can force homeless people into these shelters. And a lot of times it can be a dangerous situation for some that aren't part of the gang situation, some that maybe they don't use drugs, they're not drug dealers, and they won't stay in that shelter. They're leaving that shelter. I know there's a guy he's about 70 years old that I talked to, that he left the shelter because he didn't feel safe there. So something has to be done there. And this ordinance, this anti-camping ordinance, really shouldn't be enforced. It should be suspended until we can make sure all these shelters are a little bit safer, or maybe create a space where people that really want to be sober and they just want a place to sleep and work, we go to work from there, they can have that space, and it wouldn't be a danger to them to be there. And that's sometimes why people aren't going there. There's also another woman, some of these micro communities, some of these houses, same situation. There's a woman I spoke with in Costa Mesa, been physically abused by a roommate. IF isn't listening to her. That's Illumination Foundation. Miriam, that works for Illumination Foundation, she's saying is causing her problems. So we have a lot of times the staff not running things right. Another reason why we shouldn't be enforcing these ordinances until things are made better in these micro communities and in the shelters, because we shouldn't put homeless people in danger, right? Just because they're poor and homeless, have nowhere else to go, forcing them into a dangerous situation. No one should have to deal with that. So hope you'll consider that. And of course, maybe use some of this city-owned property for public use and create more maybe tiny homes or other areas for homeless people to exist and live in a safe environment. Thanks for your time.
Thank you so much.
Good afternoon. My name is Kathy Garner. I'm the Vice President of Perspective. And first, I'd like to say thank you to the Mayor for the meeting this morning. Anaheim's perfect location for this.
Friends, please share the video. Do join Homeless Advocates for Christ on Facebook. And pray that more safe places are created for people to sleep, rest in this city, in this county, in our country. Of course, rent is very expensive here in Anaheim and a lot of other places, of course, California. But yeah, I think together we can make a difference. We already are making a difference by the grace of God in some situations here, thankfully. So again, please do share the video. Do join Homeless Advocates for Christ on Facebook. Please pray for those in these situations that are, oftentimes dangerous too, that they get out of that and get some safe places to go. But again, thank you so much for your prayers and support. May God bless you all. To seek first His kingdom always. Bye-bye.